Welcome back to what Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is a Lorraine 155 mm 51. It's a Tier 8 French SPG. It's located on the southwest spawn of Arctic region under the command of Moose. Game started. Well, he's got 2 marks on the barrel on this Arty, and it's one of the faster ones in the battle. Yep, it's based on the hull of a Lorraine 40-ton tank, so yes, it should be able to go quite fast, because that's a fast medium. And well, he's actually destroying some of the scenery, probably to give the enemy a fake impression of where he is, and he's moved behind this rock. Now he's looking for an enemy target up in the north. He's expecting one of the enemy to go from that position, and oh well, we've spotted one. Batch at 12 ton, making a quick dash. Looks like he's going to that spotting bush, which is the wrong thing to do really, because you're likely to get struck if you do. Okay, object 140. Reload time is 24.24 seconds. It's a 155mm howitzer. And is that Batchat on his side? It might be why he suddenly stopped there. Rounds out. Oh, he's not on his side, but he just took a round for 250. And Moose just knocked a tree down, which would give away his position, so he's moved away from it. Okay, still going after these guys in the north. He's now got an AE Phase 1 and an AMX 30 ton. Oh, and a Progetto 65. This is a tier 10 game. He's tier 8 Arty, so he's going to earn extra XP. In fact, there are 4 enemy tanks in that vicinity now, because an object 140 just turned up as well. And well, that shot only did 76 hit points of damage to an AE Phase 1, and he knocked another tree over, so he's going to have to move back forward again. Okay, he's lined up. With so many tanks up there, it's going to be difficult not to hit an enemy tank. But they're being very cagey. In fact, it's not the AE Phase 1 I'm worried about, because he got a hit on him for 214. It's the other guys, the ones who keep pulling back, like the Object 140 and the Progetto, because they pull back after firing and they disappear from view from our teammates, and it makes it very difficult to get shots into them. Here's the 140's come down to take a shot, and Moose is loaded, rounds out, and 72 hit points of splash. Moose is ignoring the heavy tank brawl that's going on in the southeast corner of the map. He's focusing on this area, and he knows it's important to his team, because if this lot can, his teammates up there can get through, then they can invade the enemy camp and come up behind the enemy. He fires around in the AE Phase 1. Don't know if that did any damage, but I suspect it did. Right, aim for that Progetto. That'd be the one that you want to get. In the meantime, well, what was that? There was that batch at 12 ton came back to the spotting bush, and there's an AMX 30 in the dip. Okay, he's going for the AE Phase 1 again, and it lands in front of him. He keeps changing position just to avoid the counter battery. And in fact, that Object 140 is actually very dangerous to his teammates at this moment. So he's decided to give him a bit of love with HE. No, gone back to the AE Phase 1. I would say to Arty players is spread the love around, because if you spread the HE around, and that was a direct hit on the AE Phase 1, you've got much more chance of actually getting a Confederate medal. He did damage to the Progetto at the same time. If you want to get an epic medal, or a battle hero medal rather, then, you know, hit more enemy than you can, as many as you can, and that will give you that medal. Okay, Object 140 pops up. He's still following the AE Phase 1, fires around in at him. And yes, he gets some damage, but only 57. Now, the alpha damage on this 155mm gun is actually 750, so that's for penetrating shot, but it'll only penetrate 45mm of armor. And most of these enemy tanks here have got more than 45mm of armor, which makes it very difficult to earn that 750. But if he can stun them, and that certainly hit the Object 140 and stunned him, then you can pick up the stun assist as well. Well, unfortunately, our teammates are having a tough time at that corner. Object 140 takes down our Object 140. We've only got one tank up there now, the STB, and he's defending against the Object 140 and a Progetto. Lining up a shot on that 140. Rounds out. Direct hit, wipes out the 140. That's a good shot. That one's worth it. And the battle is all but over in the southeast corner. There's two tanks left on either side, two heavy tanks, and we just lost one of our guys. But we do have a 4502 who's not really taking part in the battle at all. So, and the A phase one takes a, oh, it's actually a Progetto, took a big hit for 336. And he's all but finished now. And the STB is going to go around the corner and finish him off. And, well, actually, he doesn't take the kill. That goes to the Schwarzpanzer 58, who's sitting in the dip along the front of the hill. Fires around at the Object 140, just stuns him. Moose is going to have to change position soon and start firing at these guys down here, because now our Model 5A is outnumbered. And yes, he gets killed, but there's still an Object 7032 down there. Moose is loaded. The 703 is turning around as if he's going to depart. Rounds out. Don't know if he did any damage, but I suspect he did. Okay, our 4502B is now moving in to try and help. See if he can get shots on that 7032. The scores are even. 4 left on each side. The STB, well, he's disengaged from that Object 430 in the north. And we're now looking at a shot on a T30 who was last seen in that position there. Rounds out. Knocks the tree over. There's still an enemy Arty in the game. Pardon me. It's an M40 M43. It's not as fast as the Lorraine 155-51, but it still has an 8-inch howitzer, which is slightly more powerful because that's a 203mm caliber, not the 155 that Moose has. Well, down below we can see there's the T30, and he's been joined by the 7032, and all we've got defending on that corner is the 4502B. So now Moose is going to have to devote all of his attention to trying to save that 4502. He's trying to get a good angle, and it's a difficult one because he's having to shoot up over a hill in order to get shots on the 7032. Lining up a shot, leading shot, rounds out. Close, but no cigar on that occasion. He's backing up to get a better angle. Lost sight of the 703. Oh, there he is. He's getting ready to take a shot at the 4502. He's probably getting a double shot ready. Moose is about to fire. Round out. Yes, a nice direct hit for 186. He's stunned. That's going to slow down his reload time. The T30's there as well, but he is badly damaged. He's less than 10%, so one shot should be able to take him out, but Moose hasn't got the angle to take him. Okay, going for the 7032. Rounds out. Direct hit again. 347. Good shot. Moose changes position. The STB and the Schwarzpanzer 58 are both going after the Object 430 in the north, which is going to provide a bit of worry for the enemy, because all of a sudden we've got a substantial force going after the enemy tank. He must still be up there. If he's not, he's on his way down towards Moose, and he's not up there, which tends to make me think he's on his way. Moose had better get ready to move out quick. He might be about to receive a close encounter of the Object 430 kind. Splashes the 7032. He's focusing on that tank for the moment. Schwarzpanzer and the STB both hunting for that Object 430. They've separated now, which is probably not a good idea actually. But the STB does have, well, 42% of his health left, so that's something. Schwarzpanzer is hunting. Oh, they found him! They found him! And this is where Moose can really help out, because he could deplete the health of that Object 430 before he can actually engage our guys. Moose has just got to pick the right moment to fire the round in, and lands nearby but doesn't get a hit. He can't get a hit from this angle, it's very difficult. And we just lost the VK4502B. So Moose is probably going to have to move from this position very shortly. If he doesn't, he's going to be the next to die. Lining up a shot on the T30. There he is. Oh, on the Object 430. Sorry, not T30. Rounds out. Not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Schwarzpanzer's coming up behind the Object 430. He fires the round in, and they get the kill. But now he's got to worry about that 7032. Oh, they both headed back towards the enemy cap. Now there's still an enemy Arty in play, and we don't know where he's gone. But my suspicion is that he might be in the northeast corner of the map, behind the trees, and the Schwarzpanzer's going up to have a look. He's been spotted. There's the enemy. Yes, he is in that corner. And, well, at this moment, Moose could get a shot on him. He is actually aiming for him now. They're both trying to kill him. One round should be enough to take out that M40. And the kill goes to the STB-1. Okay, so Moose is on the way. And he's coming as quickly as he can to help defend the enemy camp from that 7032. They lost the T30, taken out by the STB-1. You don't worry about knocking trees down when the enemy Arty's out the game and you're desperate to get to the enemy cap as quickly as you can. He's moving into a position where he can actually get a shot. This is where the speed of the Lorraine 15551 really comes into its own. It would have been a very fast Arty. They did build a prototype. Unfortunately, Lorraine 40-ton tank never got put into mass production, so this Arty didn't actually get built for mass production. But it is a very fast Arty, and that makes a hell of a difference, being able to fire and shoot and scoot. Well, now we're going for the Arty shot. Oh, we just lost the STB. The guy who was playing so well. And our Schwarzpanzer is capping, but the 703, he's coming towards the cap to get a reset. He stopped to take a shot. We're about to fire. He's got a reset. He's headed towards our Schwarzpanzer. He's trying to get the kill. He's now one shot. Go for it. Yes, he gets it. Wins the game. Arty wins. Victory dance. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats for that one. Well, it's a first class tanker for Moose in the Lorraine 155 Mini 51. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits in that game. He actually ended up with 13, but he didn't get any battle hero medals or epic medals at all. And the reason I actually put this battle in without any medals was the fact that it was Arty who saved the day at the end. Just like Moose said, it was the fact that he moved to the other end of the map to help protect his teammates. And he probably would have been, it would have been much easier for him to do it from the position he did rather than try and stay in his cap or near his cap area and shoot all the way over the battlefield, because obviously the delay in the shell arriving and the fact that the enemy target was going to be moving across his field of view, it's much easier to hit a target that's coming towards you than it is a target that's moving across your field of fire. And so he did make the right choice to make that quick dash across the battlefield and help save the day. Let's have a good team score. Only 2 players left alive at the end of that game. 28 other players died. And, well, we can see from this that he didn't get the high caliber. Note that went to the E100 on the enemy team. 4,521 hit points of damage. In fact, he didn't get the high caliber either. And the object for 7032 got 4267. And he didn't get the high caliber, but he did get a defender. When it came to his own team, it was the Wizzy 111 Model 5A who put up a good defense down in the southeast corner. He got 3874. The STB 2744, and then we've got Moose with 2735. And when it came to kills, it was the Model 5A sharing it with the STB and the E100. All got 4 kills apiece. The Schwarzpanzer got 3, and Moose got 2 kills along with the Object 430 and the 7032 on the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, it was the STB did the best. 1,082 for him, 1,041 for Moose, and 966 for the Model 5A. He fired 24 shots in that game, got 9 direct hits, no penetrations, but 23 splash. Damage of 2,735 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. He damaged 6 of the enemy, killed 2 of them, and did 442 hit points of stun assist off 21 stuns. On a premium count, he earned 25,167 credits, got 18,876 from personal reserves, and 16,610 from personal missions payouts. I think that may have been the holiday ops. And totaled 73,237 credits. After ammunition resupply, took away 46,357 credits overall. He picked up 1,041 XP, times 5 for the first victory on this occasion, 781 from personal reserve, took away 8,591 experience points altogether. So a particularly good battle there for Moose. Unfortunately, he didn't get any medals out of it, but he certainly got the thanks, or should have got the thanks, from his team, because that last shot on that 7032 did save them, because he was intent on killing the Schwarzpanzer and then going after Moose directly afterwards. But it was a nice shot from the 155mm gun to take out that teammate, that enemy. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. We've got another video from Moose coming up very shortly, so do stay tuned. Thanks for watching.